So now that our method in a controller class has received HTTP request to create a new product, we need to process this request. And one of the first things that you might want to do is to validate information that is received in the create product REST model. You can do it now if you like. I'll do this validation a little bit later in one of the following sections. So our web service endpoint has received a request to create a new product, and this is a modifying request. We need to make a new record in a database to record a new product. And in terms of CQRS design pattern, when there is a modifying request, this is a command, because a command is an intent to make a change, and in this case, a command to create a new product. So what we need to do now is we need to create a new command object and then publish this command to a command bus so that it can be processed further. Right? So let's create command class first. I will go to products microservice and I will create a new class. I will call this class create product command. When naming commands in CQRS, there is a naming convention. The name of the command usually starts with a verb, then follows a noun, and then usually ends with the command prefix. With the verb, we describe an action, like for example, create or delete or update. So in the case of create product, the command name is going to be create product command. And when we'll be working on the update product functionality, the command will be called update product command. Alright, I'm sure you get an idea. And since I'm trying to follow the CQRS design pattern so that there is a clear separation between command API and a query API, I'll place this class into a separate package called command, like this. Alright, so I'll click on finish to create this class, and here's my new create product command class. And command class is usually a plain Java object that contains all the needed information for a product to be created. It is like a holder of information, and normally it is a read-only class. So first of all, I will add to this class all the needed fields from the REST model class. So I'll go to my REST package and I will open create product REST model, and I will copy these 3 fields and will paste them into create product command class. And now, because I want to make this class read-only class, I'll make these fields final. So private, final string title, final for the price, and final for the quantity, like this. And so that I do not have to generate getter methods and the constructor, I'll use Lombok project annotations. And the first annotation that I will use is a builder annotation. I will import builder annotation, and the second annotation will be the data annotation. I will also import data. And because these properties in a class are final, Lombok will generate only getter methods for this class. So now, additionally to these fields, the command class should also have an ID field. And this ID field is a unique product ID. So I will add one more field, which is going to be private, final, it's going to be string, and it's going to be product ID. This command is to create a new product, so I'm creating a product ID. And this product ID field will need to be annotated with a special annotation that is called target aggregate identifier, like this. Now I will need to import target aggregate identifier annotation. So Axon framework will use this identifier to associate this command with an aggregate object in your application. We have not talked about aggregates yet, and we did not create one yet, but basically aggregate is your domain object, and it will handle commands, it will validate the command, and it will decide if the new product can be created and if event needs to be raised. So our command class is ready and we're good to continue.